My question to y'all, as if you can see any two teams face off in the NBA Finals in the history of basketball, what two teams would you want to see?
It's not even teams. I'm taking us back to 2009, and I'm having everything in the West go the way it went, but in the Eastern Conference, LeBron and the Cavaliers beat the Magic so we can get Bron versus Kobe. LeBron was spectacular. He hit the game-winning shot in Game 2 after they lost that Game 1. Let me just read y'all something. 38 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists for LeBron James in that series on 49% shooting from the field. His next leading scorer is Mo Williams at 18 points. He scored 20 more points than his next best
We still
scorer.
respect Mo Williams round.
We do.
Oh, for sure.
We do. One-time All-Star Mo Williams. And then, they lost to the Orlando Magic, who got handled in the NBA Finals by Kobe and Pau Gasol in a series where Dwight was able to average 26-13. Incredible. But
LeBron says that it's his fault that he never held up his end of the bargain.
This is it right here.
That would have been so
It was
perfect. That's literally my first one that came to mind is like, I wanted the LeBron-Kobe matchup in the finals. Like, that was it. I mean, we have the moment where they were guarding each other in the All-Star game, and it's that real, the famous
Older
picture.
Kobe. Yeah. Drake in it.
Yep. And it's just like, imagine that, but it's the finals.
Yeah.
And it's that type of energy. It just would have been unreal.
That Cavs team probably gets mops too, though.
What?
They get mopped.
Man, they get handled. They might have got swept again. 'Cause I remember when Duncan swept them. Man, Kobe going out for.
So if we could give Bron a different one of his teams, I guess you could do the Heat team, you could do the Cavs team.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
so
the Lakers team if you want.
That's
it don't
a
gotta
very
be
good
that
point
same
because
year.
we can switch anything.
Best Kobe team versus best LeBron team.
Wow. So 2012
Because you're not about to give me
Heat.
big three Heat versus Kobe and Gasol. No, we're giving
Give me Kobe and Gasol, please.
I'm going Kobe, Shaq.
Yeah. It's always tough though because when you're traversing eras, it's like how do we play this game?
Because
LeBron team would get smoked either way.
Wow.
Because I mean, if you give him Shaq, what?
Joel Anthony.
Chris
Yeah,
Bosh.
see,
I'm glad you said
whatever
Arizona.
center LeBron had, they is getting put through a wall.
You've been recently watching old finals. You're gonna have guys coming off of pin downs to go into a 14-foot jumper, double staggered for a 14-foot jumper.
No, but I'm glad you said eras though, because I always kind of had that like idea of the any Jordan team. Honestly, it don't matter which one, but against one of the great teams like the Kevin Durant with Golden State Warriors or something like that. Just see how it competes.
Yeah, 96 Bulls versus 17 Warriors. The two greatest orchestrated teams in history.
Going with the Bulls.
That would be very interesting.
I ain't mad at it, baby. I ain't mad at it.
Because defensively, it just sounds like the Bulls would just be so much. But
The Bulls had to switch everything too,
Yeah.
so they already was ready for that.
Very underrated part though of that Warriors team is they were a top 5 defense in all but one of the KD years, and 2017 was one of their top 5 defensive years. So
and I would have loved to see Jordan or Scotty, whichever one they went to, guarding Kevin Durant. That would have been very.
Scotty gets
it's
that assignment.
that length, right?
Yeah.
I don't hate that. I would
Jordan
love
on
to see
staff.
Ron Harper.
All around Harper. Yeah.
Ron Harper.
that. Who's guarding Jordan is the question.
Nobody.
Nobody. Which is
They
why
all getting that work.
that's why I ultimately go Bulls.
Because if Steph on them, oh man. it's
And don't get me
GG's.
wrong, I'm not saying Ron Harper is stopping Steph or
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen is stopping Kevin Durant, but I know that those are off top their assignments versus
Is it just a numbers
Klay
game?
Thompson just go on Mike. Just
Yeah,
putting Klay
that's the
Thompson
best
He's
on.
got
option.
to, yeah.
Is it just a numbers game though? With the Warriors and their 3-point volume versus the that's why I say the arrows are tough.
Actually, Mike might get Iguodala.
Well, he's not starting.
He's not
He's
starting.
not starting, but they might actually start him just for that sake.
Who's coming off the bench then?
Maybe it's
You put
Draymond.
Draymond
But
get the
now
5.
it's who boxing out Dennis Rodman.
Oh, yeah. That's just
They
so
need
much.
somebody to box out Dennis Rodman because he's gonna end up with 20 plus.
Yeah,
boards.
Draymond, man, they gonna have a tough time with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they probably living with Dennis Rodman. Just the spacing.
Yeah.
The spacing got to be so different.
when
Well,
he-
he's going to be sending a dunker waiting for the shot to go up.
But if he's giving you 10 offensive boards,
why are we automatically playing in the Warriors era?
That's a good point. Maybe you play 2 series. You play one in 96 and you play one in 2017.
Now we talking.
one game?
Or every time you at home, we play your era.
Oh, so who gets home court advantage?
The Bulls.
Oh, the Warriors should because they had the better regular
they had
season
a better
record.
record. They broke
73
the
and
Bulls
9.
It
record.
don't mean a thing if you ain't got the ring.
I agree. I've been trying to find that original shirt for y'all. Know I like vintage tees. I've been trying to find that original shirt for years. I've seen a lot of knockoffs, but not the one with the tag that I want. So if you're watching this and you can find it, hit me up, please, because I need that.
We were 1 year away from getting Heatles versus Warriors. That's one series that I would love to have seen. Because that year LeBron left to go to Cleveland, he ended up playing the Warriors in the NBA Finals.
Right.
I would have loved to see LeBron, Wade, Bosh, maybe stick it out for one more year and then go against Steph, Clay, Draymond's the emergence team. The Warriors probably don't win a chip if that happens.
Blame Tim Duncan.
Does Dwayne Wade body hold up enough?
I think so. I think LeBron did so much for you during the regular season. The Wade could have rested a little bit. He would have been ready for the playoffs.
I can't remember the contractual part of that team because all those Heat teams, what always happened was they had that core, and then everybody else was like short-term deals.
Yeah, they were on minimum.
So I don't know what the landscape looked like if you lose Battier to retirement or Mike Miller, and I don't know. It had to be something because the next year the Miami Heat team was kind of not at that same level. Obviously they lost LeBron. They weren't horrible though.
What's your favorite Blazer team of all time? If you have one, I guess. I guess in your fandom, you haven't seen a bunch of Blazer success.
It's the one with Dame, LaMarcus, Batum, Rock.
The one he thought the big three.
Yeah. The big three.
I wish you watched basketball a little earlier because I like those teams, but the Jailblazers clear that team. Damon Stoudemire, Bonzi Wells, Rasheed Wallace, Scottie Pippen, Ruben Patterson.
See, I was gonna ask him that, and then your favorite Knicks team, because our favorite teams, we won a bunch of championships. Y'all favorite teams ain't done that recently, so you can put y'all two favorite teams.
He wasn't watching when they three-peated.
They got hardwood classics out.
You wasn't watching when they
was in diapers.
I was in
wasn't
diapers,
even in diapers,
but I was there saying "Go, go, go" whenever Jordan hit the ball.
Favorite Knicks team? That's a tough
Probably
one.
this year.
Probably
from an outsider, that was my favorite Knicks team.
But you know they got to
Melo
resonate
years
a little
was
bit.
so fun for me.
I loved the time right before Melo got there. Wilson Chandler, Landry, Gallinari, yeah. Linsanity was a nice little time too.
A yawn of a series.
Linsanity was a nice little time.
I'm trying to think about some other teams that I feel like deserved to make the finals but didn't end up ultimately doing. Because I think when you opened up with that Cavs team, that was the team I originally had.
A fan of Chris Paul. You know, his Clippers team never actually made it to the finals.
Talk about yawning.
That's a good point. Yeah. The year that Chris Paul hit the game win over Tim Duncan and tore his quad. Or was it hamstring?
Yeah, that shot blew me, bro.
It was so fluky.
I don't know where I was. That's one of those moments, man.
Fluky shot.
One of those moments as a CP3 guy. See him in the finals versus what's another
7
game
seconds
manager?
or less Suns is another team. Always got to put them in the combo.
I guess so. Oh yeah, if they don't come off the bench during that fight, they get a finals.
Amari Stoudemire and them, yeah.